If my memory serves me right, the next two events are the day and night events. Neither of those are going to spawn enemies, so I think we're going to have a couple quick rounds here. So what I'm thinking of doing, Thorgar, let's get him over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to move him here. That way, 1, 2, 3, we'll be able to go to the shop next round. We can buy a couple things, take care of our scale armor. Icarus is going to go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, and then he will spend an action to unlock this door, but that means he has to draw a trap card. And let's just grab it right here. And what do we have? We have unless save, each hero within 2 areas suffers 1 HP and becomes KO'd. Fortunately for us, 2 areas, 1, 2, and it goes this way, will not hit Thorgar, just barely. Let's see if we can save from this lightning. We certainly can. We dodged that lightning. So then we'll go ahead and check out this treasure chest, but we'll also have to draw a trap card from that. So let's see what we get. And we get each hero within 2 areas is attacked by a 1 times soul rank divided by 2, and we have -2 armor. That means we're getting attacked for 3 points of damage. We have no armor because we have that 1 break, and then it's reducing our other 2 armor, but we do have 2 magic defense, so we're only getting hit for 1 point of damage, and we'll roll for that. We got a shield. No problem, darts. We'll then grab one of the 3 treasure chests that are here, and let's see, we get a treasure. We'll go ahead and draw a treasure, and we have a ruby, a permanent gem. Once per round as a free action, your weapon attack inflicts star fire 1. That is cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep that. We've got room. Let's keep it. We can do fire with our Avenger's Blade. Awesome. While the other 2 were off gallivanting, Ariel remembers that the witness, or that citizen that was acting kind of crazy, was brought to the church. 1, 2, 3, and then, let's see. Oh, I think I got to go here. 4, and then dash for 5. So we'll be here next round. We can check that out. So then let's go ahead and draw our event card, and we know it's the day card. We get to shift all of our used powers up by 1. That means Accurate Strike is ready, and Ice Storm is 1 away from being ready. Once again, a new day dawns over the city of Moonchild. Fears and creatures of the night fade with the sun, while the streets come to life again, teeming with new potential victims of the bloodthirsty killer. Time for the heroes to hunt. Okay, so I think we have to do this again. We do the same thing where we put out the quest enemy, the quest, the 1 citizen, and 3 enemy tokens, and we're going to place them out on the board. I believe that we need to do it, so I'm going to do it. Well, I confirmed I definitely need to put these out on the board again, and remember, we have to spend an action where they are to go ahead and reveal them, and we're going to have different effects happening for them, which is kind of awesome. So moving to that time phase, the only thing we're going to do is tick this down to a 0 on our Ice Storm, so we have all of our powers ready. Thorgar just has 1 point of damage, and that's it. So let's go ahead and start with Thorgar. He's going to move 1, 2, and then he's going to reveal this token, and we have the quest 1. Sweet. The quest 1 is here, and then we're going to move here for our 3rd action, and we're going to go ahead and buy. We're not even going to buy anything. We're just going to go to the blacksmith, pay 25 crowns, which is something that we just got. So I'm going to remove, I'll get change for this 50 for 25 crowns and remove our break token. And you know what? We have 50 coins. Let's go ahead and get this elixir of strength as well. We'll then use our 2nd action to dash back out, and that's all we're going to do. We'll do Icarus next. He's going to move 1, 2, and we'll reveal this shadow token. Man, wow, that's the quest enemy. So that's 1, 2, and then we'll go 3, 4, 3, 4, and then we'll do 2 dashes, dash, dash to here. And then as much as Ariel wants to check out the church, there's too many shadow tokens here. She's going to do action 1 to reveal this one. It's just an enemy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do her 2nd action to reveal this one. It's just an enemy. Okay. We'll then move to that event phase, and we have our night event. Let's read it. Darkness falls again on Moonchild. The blackness that hides the streets strikes both terror in the innocent and courage in the bloodthirsty and greedy rogues. Each hero in any area that does not contain any other heroes must roll a red die. Well, I should have probably taken care of that. I should have known, but that's all right. First one is for Ariel, and she gets a star. She doesn't have any used powers. Normally, you'd have to move 1 down by 1. We have an SS for Thorgar. I didn't even say who that was. Thorgar will then gain 1 of these, and he gets a treasure. Let's go ahead and draw that top treasure card. And we get an Inferno, what is that, Inferno Tongue? Looks kind of cool, but I don't... No one has dexterity, so we'll just drop that on the ground. We can't use that. Bummer. And then we have Icarus third, and he will roll a gremlin. Oh, no. That means he's going to have to discard an item at random. Okay, so here's my items. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, and we'll discard this one. We just lost our bandages. Bummer. For this round, let's see if Icarus can get over to here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not going to be able to. He can spend 2 actions to move. Oh, no. 1, 2. Oh, yes, but he has 3 actions now. Heck yeah. So we can reveal this one. Oh, it's an enemy anyways. Doesn't even matter. Okay, but that's all we're doing for Icarus. That means Ariel can check out the last one. 1, 2, 3. This should be the citizen. Perfect. And then Thorgar. Let's go ahead and just start getting our team together. 1, 2, 3, dash for 4. We're slowly getting back together. Okay, now we should know during the event phase, I believe this is event 2. Yes, it is. Let's read event 2. Long howls dominate the night, striking fear in the hearts of the citizens of Moonchild. Remove any unrevealed shadow tokens from the map by placing them back in the shadow reserve. Don't have to worry about that. And then we resolve these one by one. We do have the citizen shadow being revealed, so we go to 4.39. One of the watchmen calls the heroes. He is holding a lightly wounded woman who, gaze fixed upon the moon, whispers, "Please, carry me to my husband." These are the only words she manages to utter before fainting. The soldier adds, "I found her hidden in the cellar, there in the alley. This is Mina, wife of Harker, the owner of the general store." Oh, yeah, we just worked with him. Better to carry her there. Waypoint 5. Her husband will be out of his mind by now. Okay, we're going to take note that we have Witness 2, and we gained 3 soul shards, and then go to 4.37 and continue. So 3 soul shards. Wow, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3. We are at 14 now. If the quest shadow is revealed, which it is, we'll go to 4.4. As the hero walks through town, he is interrupted by images on the wind, an echo perhaps coming from a nearby underground room, a ritual, a still beating wolf heart sacrificed to trap its spirit in a human host, then a scream of pain, and finally, a howl. Take note of clue 2, go to 4.37, let's continue going. We do have the quest enemy shadow being revealed, so let's go to 4.41. Following a faint trail, the heroes manage to catch a glance of a gigantic beast similar to a wolf, but 3 times larger, jumping from a nearby roof, followed by a pack of cutthroats. Oh no. Place 1 blue werewolf in the quest enemy shadow token area. We don't have to do the 2 because there's only 3 heroes. When any blue werewolf dies, set it aside. If quest 4 murder 1 was noted, no, it was not noted. That was not noted. Spawn enemies, so we're going to have to spawn 3 enemies at the closest spawn gate, and then discard the shadow token and resume play until all the werewolves and dark raiders die. Then go to 4.44. Here we have our blue werewolf. Once again, all but forged are -2 for hits. 3 blue dice now, and 15 health instead of 13. We'll give him 1 power, and he has if wounded, any attacks are critical and -1 armor. Oof. Then we've got our 3 enemies that are going to come with. We've got our green dark raider here, and he's going to have +2 armor, so he has 3 armor. This one will be a green one with 2 powers. Our first one will be, he's a fighter. And then the second one will be, oh man, and he has fire 2 and another +1. And this one is a blue raider. He'll have 2 powers. His first one is, -2 armor, and he could potentially do AoE 1, and he has +5 health. Yay. Well, this isn't great. Poor Thorgar is here alone, looking at 3 dark raiders and a blue werewolf over there. Icarus is far away. Granted, he can jump down, so he can't move up to here, but this is like a balcony, so he can jump down from the balcony. So that's good. And Ariel is over here, so maybe it's not as bad as I was thinking, but still, not great. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with Thorgar, and I'm going to use our new power that we just got, Call Lightning. We're going to go ahead and target the green Dark Raider that has 2 powers, but I'm really hoping we get 1 lightning because we can do AoE and hit all of them. We're going to do the level 5 here, so we're rolling 3 red and 3 blue. We are going to focus for our first action, so that's why I have 2 auto successes. So I've grabbed all my dice. Let's give them a roll, and that's terrible. These two are toast. We're going to use our ability. Oh, we can reroll 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. We're going to reroll all 3 of these. We're going to move these. At least we have a lightning for sure. So let's give these a roll. And I dropped one on the ground. Let's give them a roll. That's definitely better. That's 2 more points of damage. So we definitely have the AoE. We KO'd all of them. All of them are knocked over. None of them are going to have armor. That one guy with 3 armor, nothing. Sweet. So I'm going to have to resolve this one at a time. So this guy, this is the one with 2 powers. He will lose both magic armor from these, and he'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 7 points of damage, which is great. Then the other green one, he who would normally have 3 armor, has none because he's been KO'd. He's going to lose these 2 because of these 2, and he'll also take 4. Actually, I think they're all going to take 4 damage. These guys will have 3 health left, and this guy will have 5 health left. I have no idea if I could do this when they're KO'd, but technically I could have done this command first before doing the Call of Lightning. So I'm going to say that I'm doing the command first, followed by the Call of Lightning, because come on. And I'm going to go ahead and have a target enemy performs an on-hand attack against another enemy in its area. And I'm going to have, what do I want? I think I want to have the blue enemy target one of the green ones. I'm going to have them target the green one with 2 powers. I don't want to deal with that. So the blue enemy is going to target the green one. So that means I have to spend 3, or I'm going to have to wait 3 rounds to have this come back. He's going to attack with his rapier, including the sonic weapon. That's 2 auto hits, plus we're doing 2 red dice. And would negate the armor, but that doesn't matter because he's already KO'd. So let's see. We did 1, 2, 3 points of damage. That is more than enough to kill the green raider that had the 2 powers. Awesome. That's so amazing. So we just gained 2 more soul shards. So we'll go up to 16, and we'll drop a loot token in that space. And there's something, you guys, that I forgot to do. I forgot during the time phase. I should have looked at this blue werewolf. He has an ability that we need to roll a red die and see if he would activate. So I'm going to do that. But if he does activate, he potentially could be in that same space, and we could have actually hit him with the Call of Lightning as well. So let's look to see if that happened. We'll roll a red die, and he gets a hit. So yeah, he didn't do anything. Bummer. I was kind of hoping he could move into that space. That would have been so cool. So we've done 2 actions. 1 was the command, 1 was a focus. We have a total of 3 actions. So let's go ahead and chuck some of these hammers. We have 1 auto success. We're going for that other green one. We just need 3 hits to take him out. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. He is gone. We just took out 2 out of the 3 Dark Raiders. So we'll put this up to 17 soul shards, and I'll drop 15 crowns in that spot. Oh man, that was fun. Before we remove the 2 dead carcasses on the board, I just thought this looks so awesome. Him calling down the lightning at a range 1, just totally taking them out. These 2 guys getting killed. This guy, unfortunately, attacking one of them first. Oh, man. So awesome. Now, as Thorgar, I'm going to run away. I'm going to move myself 1, 2, 3 over here, because if that blue raider activates, he will move 2 spaces towards the closest hero. So that means he'll move to here, and he won't have line of sight on us, so he won't be able to attack us. Talk about an epic turn. That was awesome. Okay, that was just Thorgar's turn. We now have Icarus and Ariel to go, but let's first draw our encounter card, and we have activate all F enemies. None of them are F enemies. Yeah, none of them are F enemies. So the active hero must shift one of their used powers. No. We have Call of Lightning and Command. I'm going to do Command. So Command will go from 3 time down to a 4 time until it refreshes. Since we didn't activate any enemies, let's go ahead and have Icarus go next. I think what I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him jump down for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have him spend 2 out of his 3 actions, 1, 2, to move into this space. Let's see if this blue raider activates. If he doesn't, we might be able to take him out, although he is resistant to slash. Well, we'll see. We get 2 blue dice for our save, and we don't save. Bummer, that means he is going to activate. So we have here move to engage. He's already engaged. If the victim is wounded, which he's not, use the rapier. Otherwise, attack with the dagger. The dagger is 1 auto success and 2 red dice. We've got 1 auto here, 2 red dice. Are you serious? 2 SS's. He hits us for 1 point of damage. We have 1 magic armor. We actually have 2, but we'll go ahead and use that. So that doesn't do anything to us. Now we can attack him. We still have 1 action left, so I think, yeah, you know, we're gonna have some fun. He has a lot of health left because remember he's got +5 health. So I do think we are going to spend 5 soul shards. It seems like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go down to 12. The thing is we've been gaining soul shards like nobody's business. Then that will power this up, and we can do a second attack with this. So that means we're a level 5 now. So we have 5 auto hits. Plus we're focusing. Oh, maybe this might be we don't even have to focus. Never mind. We're not going to focus. We can't because that takes an action. I mean, we're dominating. So 2, 4 plus 1 is 5. So we have 5 auto hits here. We roll 2 red dice and 1 blue. However, he is resistant to slash, so I'll remove 1 of those. And let's see what we get. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus the 4 is 11. So that's not enough. So then we will use our accurate strike for our third attack. And I don't even need to roll. He's done. He's toast. He's so toast. I think I forgot to include his armor on both of those, but even if I negated 2 of these hits this time, yeah, he's gone. So he'll drop for us 3 soul shards. We get 3 out of those 5 back that we just used. He'll drop another loot token in that space, and I'll grab one of these. And then we've got a loot token in that space already, and 15 coins that Icarus will pick up. And let's see, what do we have? We have 50 coins and another treasure. So let's grab our next treasure card. And we have the Amulet of the Gods. 3 charges, set up to 3 of your hit or defense dice to any face. Wow. I mean, that could be amazing. But I like all my powers. But do I feel like we really need that Troll's Ring? I mean, we have not really needed the Troll's Ring. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. And then I probably will change out the Troll's Ring. I can't believe I'm saying that. Let's go ahead then and draw our encounter card. And we have activate 2 enemies. Well, that means we're going to activate that blue werewolf. He's within range 3 of Icarus, so he's going to move and attack with Claws. Claws is 1 auto with 3 red dice, and he can cause bleeding. He'll run into our space. 1, 2, 3. Now, we're both mighty presences, so we will not dominate. It'll just be 1v1. 1 auto with 3 red dice. And we definitely have a lightning bolt, so that's going to cause bleeding to Icarus. Ow. Maybe we'll keep that Troll's Ring. I don't know. The other ability sounds awesome. And we're getting hit for 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 armor, so we'll reduce these 2. We've got 1 magic armor left, so we'll reduce that one. So we're only getting hit for 1 point of damage. And we'll roll a blue die for that. And we don't get a defense. Now, it's a star. We can reroll any of our defense dice. And we get a shield. That will block it. Ariel is the last to go. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's within 1 range. Yeah, I think we can do that because we have no wounds, but neither does Icarus, actually. So we're going to stay within range 2. I believe we can still see this space. Let's see. Yep, we definitely have line of sight. So we're far enough away that that werewolf won't accidentally try and attack us. And then we're going to have some fun with him. I was going to Mana Bolt him, but he does have a chance of healing 3 HP during the time phase, so we'll do that at the beginning of the next round. Let's Ice Storm him first. Remember, we're ignoring the resistance of his forged armor, or forged weapon. So we have 3 auto successes. We're going to focus for the 4th, and we'll roll up our dice, and that's not a great roll. We have, this one is useless, and this one is useless, and this one. So what we can do is we can re-roll one of these. We'll re-roll a red die. Oh yeah, we'll use camaraderie because Icarus is there, so we'll re-roll a red die for that. Nice, we got a hit. And then we can re-roll a blue die with our Archmage robe. Yes, and we got another hit. Now we're going to slow him. I don't think that's going to matter depending upon what he does, but I'll put that there. But we hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, wait, let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. He rolls 3 blue dice for defense. 9. This is considered a defense. 8, 7. So we just dealt him 7 out of his 15 damage. We'll get this back next time phase, so we might as well do this. Give him -1 to his attack in case he attacks. So we'll throw some dancing lights at him. Question is he going to activate? And we have activate all engaged enemies. Yeah, he's definitely engaged. Since the werewolf has been slowed, his activation is move to engage. That's it. That's all he's going to do. We'll then go ahead and discard his slow token. That means no one took any damage. Wow, that's awesome. We'll then go to our event phase, simply discarding Story Event 2, and then we're going to have to roll a red die, and what is he going to do? 2 attack points. We have nothing for 2 attack points. Awesome! Well, you guys, we're getting kind of lucky. I'm going to flip over my Avenger's Blade. We're going to flip over our Bleeding token. We'll move Accurate Strike down to 2. Call of Lightning down to 3. Gosh, that was such a fun one, especially with 3 enemies there. Our Command down to a 3. We got to use some of our fun events here. Camaraderie down to a 1. Dancing Lights is back. Our Ice Storm will be 2 rounds till it comes back. Yeah, I think we are set to go. We'll start this round with Aerial. You know the first thing we're doing. We're going to Magic Bolt him. That will go to having 2 times till that comes back, but we now have 9 damage on him. Then we're going to go ahead and Ice Manipulate the guy. We have 2 auto successes with our Ice Manipulator. We have 1 more because we're going to focus, but then he has anything but a forged weapon is -2 hits. We're going to roll 1 red and 4 blue dice, doing the level 3, and I'm hoping we can stun him. We definitely can stun him, so we're doing 1, 2, 3, and 4 points of damage. And then we can reroll 1 of these because of the Archmage Robe, and we get another hit. Awesome. So we're aiming for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does roll 3 blue dice, which I dropped 1 on the ground, and he gets 3 defense. Oh man, he gets 3 defense. So that means we only hit him for 2 points of damage, but he is going to be stunned. I think that does mean we're also going to use our Dancing Lights. We'll use the level 2 version of this, so he gets -2 hits. He doesn't have any armor, but this way at least he'll hit with -2. We'll flip our Encounter card, and we have Activate all strength enemies. He is a dexterity enemy, but it says otherwise activate 2 enemies. Boom, he's activated. We will discard our stun token, and let's move to Thorgar. Thorgar will move 1, 2, 3. First action to dash into here for 4, and we're going to attack. We have 4 auto hits because we are going to focus, but then we lose 2 because it's a non-forged weapon. Rolling 1 red and 3 blue dice, and we will then use our Divine Aid to reroll these 2, and we get at least 1 more hit. So we're hitting him for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we get to critical him. 5 damage and a critical. Come on, critical. Come on, be something great. Be something great. And we have it KO. Well, that does not matter at all. He has no armor, but we'll knock him over just the same. He'll roll 3 blue dice for his defense, and he gets 1 defense. So we hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus the 11 is exactly what we need. That's perfect. He's toast. We're going to gain 4 soul shards. That'll put us up to 19 soul shards, and we will get another one of these tokens, which is 20 more bucks. Thank you very much. After defeating the enemies, the heroes start examining the body of the slain wolf, but suddenly it turns into a dead man with the same wounds. Inspector Crane stares in disbelief at the shape change. I thought I had seen the most hideous thing in my job. It turns out I was wrong. The horrors from old legends are starting to become common things for this town. Dang here, this is your reward. But his words are silenced by other howls in different areas of the city. Please stay on guard. I fear the night will not end anytime soon. Each hero gains 25 crowns. We just gained 3 more soul shards. 1, 2, 3. So we are now at 22. I feel like 36 is what we need to be able to level up to level 6. That is in sight. And you know what? I just want to show you this. Ariel, going to level 6. 2 combat activities. Oh yeah, I'm going to love that. And you know what? If you look here, you guys are not done with me if you thought this was going to be done. We have more event cards. So we need to take Story Event 3, Event 27, 20, and 26, shuffle them like so, and put them below the 2 event cards that I have here. That will end Thorgar's turn. Let's go ahead and move to Icarus's turn. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, and dash for 4, because I believe we can return the wife of, I can't remember his name now, but we can return his wife to him for safety. Yep, we have here, if you want to talk with the bystander, spend 1 action, then go to 4.43. We can do that because we have Witness 2. The heroes find Mina embraced with Harker, that's his name, still shaking with fear, but able to tell her tale. I was coming back here when I heard a deep growl from the alley. I was so scared. I started running away, but then I saw a huge gray wolf with bloodshot eyes. He was about to attack me when I tripped in the darkness and fell into a cellar. I'm alive thanks to the god's will. Harker sees the terror in his wife's eyes and turns to the heroes. Please stop this nightmare. Here, take these items. I hope they help you in your hunt. May the gods be with you. The active hero gains up to 2 item cards from the Emporium for each item. Must have a value of 45 crowns or less. Delete the note. Okay, so we don't have that note, and then we can go back and talk to him. Cool. Well, unfortunately, I'm all full up on items, so I don't think I want to do that. I am bleeding, though, so I should have taken 2 points of damage to do that because I moved. Oh, I think I had 3 because I moved, I did a dash, and I talked to the witness. So I now have 3 points of damage on me. That shouldn't be terrible. I should be able to heal that pretty easily. But yeah, I have 3 points of damage. We'll then move to the event phase. We can reveal this one, and we have place a treasure card in the active heroes area. Oh, nice. We'll grab one. We have a quick step. Looks pretty cool. Definitely not going to be changing that for my Avenger's Blade, though. Although the lethal one, you can move one area ignoring all reaction attacks. That's kind of cool. +2. I mean, it's good, but oh, man, how can I not do the Avenger's Blade with that save ability? During the time phase, we'll get rid of the bleeding condition. We'll also heal 1 point of damage. We'll also get some of our magic back, our magic armor. We then can tick down all of our powers. So this will go down to a 1. We'll have a 1 here, a 1. Call Lightning will go down to a 2. Command will go down to a 2. And Magic Bolt will go down to a 1. Camaraderie will be ready. And Ice Manipulator will go down to a 2. I love how many powers we are using. Let's go ahead and have Icarus start us off this round. He's going to pay 25 crowns to go ahead and remove that break token because he went to the blacksmith, helped fix up those dents, so to speak. And then let's go ahead and move him. Next, let's activate Ariel. And although we have that Sunray that we normally buy, it costs 80 to do the upgraded version, and we can't buy that. We can only buy things up to 75. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to move to the church. 1, 2, 3, and then action 4 to move there. And then when we're there, I think we can spend our first action to talk to this witness. When the heroes ask to see the acolyte, the high cleric prays to the 3 gods and then answers, Renfield is a devoted servant of the gods, yet they are harshly punishing him. I will take you to him, yet be warned, reason no longer dwells within that body. The heroes find the acolyte sitting on the floor of his room, bobbing his head and chanting the same 4 words over and over. Their wolf, their castle, their wolf, their castle. The high cleric speaks again to the party. For now, all that we can do is heal his body, waiting and hoping that his mind will recover. Thank you for saving him. May the blessings of the 3 be upon you. Farewell. The active hero gains the Blessing power card related to his soul nature. Ooh. This is only for a team that is lawful, and it will resurrect target ghost hero without spending soul points. Nice. And then you just discard this, and it does take a combat action to do it. There isn't really anything we need to have Thorgar do, so I'm just going to go ahead and have him move next to Icarus, and then we're going to move to the event phase, and we'll simply discard the lost treasure card. Let's move to that time phase. During the time phase, Thorgar will heal, or Icarus will heal by 1. I swear I know who these people are, and I'm already feeling like that Troll's Ring is super helpful. We'll remove this from the Accurate Strike, Dancing Lights, Ice Storm. Our Call of Lightning will be 1 away, so will our Command. Magic Bolt is ready, and then the Ice Manipulator is 1 away. Ariel's first action this round is to unlock this door, but she will have to draw a trap card. And let's see what she gets. She gets, unless save, each hero within 1 area suffers 1 HP per soul rank and fire 2 flames. Let's see if we can save, and we don't. Bummer. So each hero within 1 area suffers 1 HP per soul rank divided by 2. Our soul rank is 5, so we just took 3 points of damage there. And we have fire 2 on us, so that's going to give us our 4th and 5th point of damage. Where is Thorgar? Or, let me see. I do have this heal 8 health, but I think I'm going to hold on to that because yeah, it just doesn't seem worth it to use it right now. I have no enemies out. We can get Thorgar into our space pretty easily. That means this search better be worth it. We'll move into here, and this is another good search token. We'll roll a red die, and we get a lightning bolt, Awesome. So we will draw our top treasure card, and we have Aaron's robe. 3 magic armor. That's amazing. And if we get a star +2, if equipped at the beginning of the quest, +1 power. Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh yeah. We'll probably have to put this on. Oh, but the other one lets us re-roll that hit. We do that so many times. But a +1 power. Yeah, I think I got to do that. Ariel's already done her 2 actions, but she still has 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. Then for Thorgar's turn, we'll go ahead and just do the heal wounds at the level 1. So we'll heal 2 out of the 3 points of damage for her, and then that will come back next round. So she only has 1 point of damage on her. I don't think we're going to have Icarus do anything this round. There's anything he needs to do. So let's go ahead and just draw our event card. And we have Hero's movement is reduced by 1, and we can ignore the spawn. That's not bad. Glacial wins when nobody's around. I'll take that. We'll end the round by Icarus healing up his final point of damage. Ariel will take this down to a 1 and take her second point of damage. All of these powers are going to be ready, which is great. And then, I don't think there's going to be anything that we really need to do. We're just going to hang out where we are. We will have Thorgar use his heal by 2 to get rid of the 2 points of damage on Ariel. And I think we're going to have Icarus switch out the Amulet of Gods, which will be awesome. So one time we can set our dice. Oh, when rolling 2 red dice when we attack, that's 4 damage right there. That's pretty awesome. Then we'll just go ahead and discard this event card, and let's go ahead and refresh again. We'll have Ariel take 1 point of damage here, and then we'll remove the fire. Yeah, and then, I think we've got one more round before the 3rd story event happens, and I think the only thing we're going to do is we're going to move Ariel into our same space, so we're all together, and then let's go to the event phase. Well, you know what? Let's do it, of course. We definitely want to use this one more time and heal up Ariel to full, so she has no damage. Thorgar having 1 is okay, that way at least he's targeted. Yeah, there we go. Now let's go ahead and resolve our event. If I've done my counting right, which generally I do, yeah, perfect. This is story event 3. A dreadful howl, followed by the screams and the alarm bell of the town hall, testifies to the location of the final battle. An entire werewolf pack, led by a huge albino alpha, is poised to raise the town hall. As the heroes step up, the pack turns towards them, although fire and smoke leave little time to end the fight. Oh boy, place the red werewolf in location G. Spawn 1 green werewolf, 2, no, we don't trigger the 2, so spawn 1 green werewolf, and spawn 1 blue werewolf. And then if quest for murder was noted, no, that's not true. And if quest for murder 2 was noted, no. Place a fire 2 token in location A and the 4 adjacent areas. And then resume play until 4.47. Here come the werewolves. So we will have the green one. If an attack deals damage to this enemy, he suffers 2 HP. We have the blue one. The enemy gets whatever you call that, flying during each time phase. And then the red one, all attacks inflict +1 and poison. Boy. For the red werewolf, just note that we have regeneration, and each time phase heal 1 HP to self per hero in play, and quickness at the end of each enemy turn if this enemy was not activated, activate it. So that means no matter what, he's going to activate each round. We know where the red werewolf goes, but the green and the blue one, the green one will be in the shield location, and the blue one will be in the lightning bolt location. And then during the time phase, we need to roll a blue die. If we get a shield, nothing happens here. And then for this one, we have to roll a red die, and we get a lightning bolt, activate this enemy. So the blue one is going to be activated. He is in this location. Let's see. We have this one right here. Can they see? Oh yeah, I would say he definitely can see them. They're within range 1, 2, 3. So they're within range 3. At range 3, he'll move to engage and attack with claws. I specifically had Thorgar keep 1 point of damage on him, so he is the most wounded, so this will be against Thorgar. He will run up 1, 2, 3 into our space. He has 1 auto success, rolling 3 dice. He definitely is going to cause bleeding on Thorgar, so Thorgar will take that, but at least his armor isn't broken. And he's going to get hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. We have 1 armor, so it's going to block 1 of these. So we have 4 points of damage coming in, and we'll roll 4 blue dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give him a roll. 1, 2, 3. No, let's keep these 2 as defense. We will then use our reroll any defense dice for these 2. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. No damage. To finish off the time phase, we will get heal wounds ready. That blue werewolf will now go airborne. That's just scary. Can you imagine a werewolf with wings? Oh man. And I think that means we're ready for the next round. Let's see if we can kill these guys. Once we do, I believe this quest is done. We're going to start off this round by activating Ariel. She can target airborne enemies because she has range attacks. So she's going to use her magic bolt, which is a range, do 2 auto damage to him. So he now has 13 health instead of 15. Then we're going to ice storm this baby up. We're going to focus. That's 4. And right now there are 4 of us in that space compared to him, which considered 2. So we're going to dominate. So we actually have 5 auto successes, and we're ignoring his enemy resistance. We'll then roll 2 red and 4 blue dice. Let's see what we get. We have a hit here and a hit here and a hit here. So the first thing that we'll do is we will use our Archmage robe on this one to re-roll it. Come on, be a hit. No, that's a gremlin. That's useless. Then we'll use, we can't use camaraderie. I'm going to use the Divine Aid because Thorgar is in our space. So we will grab our 2 remaining shield dice and re-roll them. They're both hits. Awesome. And we're definitely going to slow him. So we will slow that blue werewolf. And we're going to hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 total damage. He rolls 3 blue dice for defense. And he gets 1. So we hit him for 9 damage plus the 2 from before. We just dealt 11 damage to that guy. We'll then flip our encounter card for this round, and I was worried about that. Really? The fight had to show up? Activate all 3 enemies. So we control the red werewolf, then the green werewolf will go next, followed by the blue werewolf. The red werewolf is within range 4, so we're just going to move up to 4 areas towards the closest hero. If engaged with a wounded hero, attack with claws. And yes, Thorgar is wounded. And let's see, I don't think there's any of these that we need to know. No, it's just he's going to attack with claws, which is 4 red dice. And if we get bleeding, Thorgar's already bleeding. I did forget to show you, though, that it did get ticked down, but he's already bleeding. So if he activates that, Thorgar will take an auto wound. We will no longer dominate that area as well because he's also considered 2 characters. This is going to be 1 full space. At least there's no auto hits here. It's just 4 red dice. And he hits us definitely for the bleeding, so that means we'll take 1 point of damage. We now have 2 points of damage. Then he's hitting us for 1, 2, 3 hits. We have 1 armor, so we'll block 1 of those. We've got 2 more hits coming in. We'll roll 2 blue dice for defense, and we get 1 block, so we'll take another point of damage. That'll put us at 3 total points of damage. Next to go will be the blue werewolf, and fortunately he's slow, so he's just going to move to engage. That's it. That's it. And the other thing that's great is he's no longer airborne. So we can hopefully have one of our other allies, one of the other heroes, take him out. The third werewolf, though, will move to engage. He's within range 2 and attack Thorgar with claws. Yeah, his claws is 3 and bleeding. I'm just going to do it here, and then I'll show you moving in a second. That will put 6 to 4, but that's still not dominating. They will control, but they won't dominate. So that's great. So we're rolling 3 red dice. And let's see. Oh yes, a lightning. So the lightning will mean we have our 4th point of damage. Oh man, Thorgar. But only 2 hits coming in. We have 1 armor, so we're going to negate 1 of those. And then we'll roll a blue die for the second one. And we get a shield. Awesome. That means, though, he's going to move into this space. But that's a little bit perfect. Thorgar is pissed. First thing he's going to do as a free action is he's going to heal 2 HP and remove a body condition on himself. So he's going to take a point of damage for that. Then I'll put 5, but then he'll heal 2. So now he's only has 3 points of damage on him, and he's no longer bleeding. Then for our first action, we're going to go ahead and target that blue werewolf, and we're going to have him attack the green werewolf for us. Because guess what? That green werewolf, if he suffers damage, whoever attacks him takes 2 wounds. Awesome. Before I do this, I apologize. It's getting late. I'm getting a little tired. I forgot about the poisonous weapon. We should have +1 attack, so I'm going to have Thorgar roll a die to see. No, he didn't save for that, so he will take another point of damage. So he's back to having 4 points of damage. And then now he has to save for the poison. He can roll 2 blue dice thanks to Icarus being in his space. And he does not save for that. He now has poison 2. Oh, that means each round he's going to take 2 points of damage. Oh, wow. That means, though, when we did use our Purify, we'll use this powered up version, so it'll take 3 rounds to come back, but we got rid of both the bleeding and the poison. We removed all body conditions. Oh, okay. That's actually not terrible. We'll just have 1 round till that comes back. Now that we're all caught up, I'll have the blue werewolf attack the green werewolf, and he's using his claws. Come on, make him bleed, make him bleed. Yes, he's going to make him bleed. He's hitting him for 1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage. He's also bleeding, so that means every time he activates, well, I'll show you what it means when they're bleeding. A bleeding enemy suffers 1 HP each time it is activated before applying any behavior. Flip the bleeding token in the next time phase and then remove it during the next one. So we have 4 points of damage going to this green werewolf. We'll roll 2 blue dice for defense. He blocks 2 of them, so he's only going to take 2 points of damage for that. But what's great is we have this, which I believe would still take into effect. If an attack deals damage to this enemy, the attacker suffers 2 HP. I would totally say that then the blue werewolf suffers 2 HP for that, and that will almost kill him. He's at 11 damage. That will put him to 13 damage. We've done 1 action. We've done a free action. We're now going to do our combat, Call Lightning. They're all sitting in that space. Great time to use this. 3 red, 3 blue, lethal 3. Not that well, actually, lethal would work. That would go through their blue dice. Oh, okay, we have 1 auto success. We're going to focus for 2. Come on, I want to see tons of damage. Oh my gosh. A 2 here, a 2 here. We do not have a lightning bolt though. So I can re-roll some dice. I'm actually going to keep this one. I'm going to re-roll all 3 of these, hoping that I get a lightning bolt. Otherwise, I don't have AoE. I should have said who I'm targeting. I just assumed that I was... Well, let's see. Let's see. Come on. Do I get a lightning bolt? I do. Okay. So I'm not even going to worry about it. It's going to target everybody. I was probably going to pick the green one with the amount of damage I was going to do. But let's go ahead and resolve this individually. So we'll start with the blue one, because the blue one I think is most likely dead. First of all, though, they're all KO'd, which doesn't matter. They don't have any armor, but I am going to knock them all over. Just because I think it looks so cool. Look at that. The blue werewolf will roll 2 blue dice for defense. Gets 1. He takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Yeah, he only had 2 health left. He is definitely toast. So he will give us 4 soul shards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll drop one of these tokens on the table. Not that we'll probably be able to pick it up right now, because there's a few other enemies in our space. And I'm realizing I should have rolled a 3rd blue die for him. Okay, he blocked another one. That's still enough. It's the green werewolf that only rolls 2 blue dice. He has 2 points of damage already on him, so I will roll 2 here. He blocks 1, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage plus the 2 there. We have a total of 10 damage on him. Oh, we didn't kill him, but I'll take 10. Don't forget, though, we do have our arcane spines, so we will take 2 points of damage for that. So now 3, 4. We have 6 damage on us. Ooh, I've got to watch that. And then, of course, the red werewolf, who has 20 HP, will roll 4 blue dice, and he gets 1, 2 defense, and he's getting hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so he takes 7 points of damage. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to reduce all the damage that I just did by 2, because this is not a forged weapon. So that means the red werewolf only took 5, and the green werewolf has 8 damage on him instead of 10. Sorry, guys. Hard to remember everything. We'll end by healing 4 HP on ourselves, so we still have 2 points of damage on us. That means we'll still be the target, which I'm okay with. Then, finally, what we'll do for a free action is we are going to bless our friend Icarus, who's last to go this round, and we're going to give him attacking +1. We'll move to that encounter phase, and we will draw Activate All Dexterity Enemies. They're both Dexterity enemies. The red werewolf will activate first, followed by the green werewolf. And that's not going to be fun. We have range 0, move to engage. If there's another werewolf in the victim's area, use Pack Leader. Well, Pack Leader is all other monsters within 2 areas, heal 2 HP. So we did 8 damage to him. Now it's only going to be 6 damage. So we're going to put him down to only 6 because he heals by 2. And gain +1 hit until time phase. So he'll have +1 attack when he attacks as well. Ow. Then it says, if the victim is bleeding, it's not. Otherwise, attack with claws. So he's going to attack with claws, 4 red dice. They are not dominating, so that's good at least, but he is potentially going to, or most likely going to bleed Thorgar again. 4 red dice. Let's see what we get. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 total points of damage. Bleeding is definitely going to come back into play. We have 1 armor, so we'll block 1 of those. We have 3 damage coming in. Let's grab our blue dice, and we block all 3. Ha! Take that, even if you bleed me to death. Unfortunately now, though, the green werewolf is going to go, and there is another werewolf in their space, so they're going to attack twice with claws. Yeah. Poor Thorgar. So let's see. 3 red dice for the first attack. It's going to cause bleeding, which he already has, so he's going to take a point of damage for that. So now he has 3 points of damage, and he's getting hit for 1, 2, 3 points of damage, but I'll negate 1 because of his armor. So he'll roll 2 dice for that. That blocks 1, so that means he now has 4 points of damage. And then what do you say we do that again, huh? 3 dice. Now I think I'm going to have Icarus activate, and he's going to use his taunt ability. Oh, wait, you guys, there's +1 damage here as well. So because there's +1 damage, we would have to roll 1 more die for that. Okay, we're all right with that first attack. But we have to remember that there's 1 auto hit for the second attack. Icarus is going to say, hey, taunt, come at me, come at me. So this is against Icarus. Nah, I don't think I want to do that, because then Icarus is going to be bleeding. He's going to activate. No. Thorgar, you take it. Come on, Thorgar, you can take it. 1, 2, 3. There's no lightning at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 total points of damage coming in. We get 4 blue dice for our defense, and we'll roll that up. 1, 2, 3. That's our 5th point of damage. We can soak that. Icarus is going to go ahead and activate next. First thing he's going to do is power up his Avenger's Blade. It's going to cost him 5 beautiful soul shards. 3, 4, 5. But I think it's worth it. That's going to give us an awesome attack here. First of all, our next melee weapon attack may hit up to 2 enemies in the same space. So we've got 2 enemies in the same area here. We're then going to use this for our attack, because we're doing this, and we're going to set up to 3 of our hit or defense dice to whatever we want. Well, 2 here, 2 hits here, and then let's go ahead and make this one, the most we can make with a blue die is 1 hit, so that's fine. But that's totally awesome. Oh wait, and actually I wanted to have a star, thank you very much, because we're also going to inflict Fire 1. So this is what we're going to roll for this attack. We are also getting a total of 5 auto successes minus 2, so we have 3 auto successes, 1, 2, and 3, thanks to our powered up Avenger's Blade. And then I think we will go ahead and focus for our second action, because that's 1 action there. So for our second action, we'll focus. So we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 total damage, and we're going to drop a Fire 1 on each of them. And something that I forgot, you guys, I already forgot, is that the green werewolf was bleeding, so he's going to take 1 point of damage for activating. So he now has 7 points of damage. And then I need to remember that he has this poison. So +1 damage to Thorgar. I'm just going to have him take it. 2, 4, 5. That'll be 6 points of damage on him. And I'm going to have to roll this blue die to see if he can save. Actually, he gets 2 blue dice. So we'll roll those. And he did save, so he doesn't take that poison. Okay, sorry. So that was to catch us up for the red werewolf attacking from last attack against Thorgar. So I've got 9 points of damage coming in. This means that no matter what, Icarus is going to take 2 points of damage because of the arcane spines on the green werewolf. So I grabbed that already. So he already has 2 points of damage. The green werewolf will try and defend then, and he rolls no defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage plus whatever the heck he has on him. That's definitely going to be enough to kill him. We're going to gain 3 of our soul shards back that we used, so we're at 24. And we're going to drop another loot token in that space. Totally worth it, because that means we don't have them powering up each other, being in the same space. We then have the red werewolf. He'll defend with 4 dice, and he gets 1, 2 defense. He can't activate this 2 times. So that means he took 2, 4, 6, 7 damage. 7 plus the 5 is a total of 12. So he has 12 points of damage. Now he's going to heal some, but I think we should be able to take him out next round then. We've done a total of 2 actions. We have 1 more. Why don't we go ahead and do our accurate strike and perform an additional weapon attack when we have our weapon powered up till the next time phase. That means we're rolling 2 red and 1 blue. This is going to be awesome. Let's see. Oh my gosh, 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 1 is 7. He'll roll 4 blue dice to try and defend. And he will defend with 3. So we lose 1, 2, 3, those 3. So we still hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 plus 4 is 16 damage. Oh, we had him close. We almost took him out. Get this, with that attack, we should add 1 more point of damage, because guess what? We're dominating now. So he has 17 points of damage on him, and he has fire. This is awesome. All right, encounter card, activate all purple, otherwise activate all highest rank. That's going to be him. I am going to remember this, and we are going to have Icarus now do his taunt. We're within range 0, so he'd move to engage. If there's another werewolf in the victim's area, there's not. If the victim is bleeding, he's not. And attack with bite, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, attack with claws. So we're going to roll 4 red dice. We have 1 auto success because of the poison weapon. And we definitely now have Icarus bleeding as well. So Icarus is bleeding, Thorgar is bleeding. The only one that isn't is Ariel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage coming in. We have 3 armor, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 1 magic armor to block this one. Yeah, I think it's a good thing that we had him taking some of these hits. Now we need to save for the poison. We'll roll 2. We got a star. We're good to go. We'll move to that event phase, and we'll simply discard story event 3. Then he's going to take a point of damage because of this fire. So we'll grab that. That'll give him, I think, 18 points of damage. We are so close. But then he's going to heal by 3. So that means he has a total of 15 points of damage. We just need to do 5 more to take him out. We pulled a ton of tricks on this guy. First things first, for our time phases, we will flip our poison or bleeding tokens. I had them on the wrong way, sorry about that. We will move our cleave down to a 1. Our accurate strike should have a die on it. I must have accidentally moved it. That will move down to a 2. Then we have magic bolt moving down to a 1, if only I had that ready. We have call of lightning move down to a 3. Purify down to a 2. Command down to a 2. Bless is ready. We have heal wounds down to a 1. Oh no, I think I forgot that +1 attack. I don't know if I did or didn't. It's my fault. I bless him and then I forget about it. And then 2 here. Yeah, I think we're ready. And I think this round, using our ice manipulation, we might be able to do it. So I think I might start there. Actually, upon further review, I think we're going to have Thorgar activate, because he can bless himself. He's going to add +2 attack. He's going to focus with its Thunderstrike. So that's 3. They're dominating, so 4, 5, 6, 7, -2 is 5. So we have 5 auto hits coming right at him. Then we're rolling 1 red and 3 blue dice, and that looks pretty good. Let's re-roll this one. Nah, nothing. We're hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we get to draw a critical. Let's see what that is. I love drawing criticals, so thank you, Thunderstrike. And we KO him, which is useless. Oh, come on. KO him, it doesn't do anything. He doesn't have any armor. He will roll 4 blue dice for this attack, and he gets 1 defense. That's it. So we'll knock this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we only needed to do 5 damage to him. He's gone. He's going to give us 6 soul shards, so we're going to move all the way up to 30. We are 6 soul shards away from being able to level up Ariel. And we get a treasure card, so let's see what we get for that. Oh, just some healing. And then we have 2 of these item tokens here. We get 10 gold for that one, and 20, so we'll have 30 crowns. The defeat of the werewolves marks the end of the homicides too, giving the guards enough courage to face the pending siege. After the first night without nightmares, the mayor summons the party to the town hall. A ceremony is being held with the most important persons of Moonchild attending, including Inspector Crane. After the usual speech, Victor addresses the heroes. No word would give justice to what you have accomplished here, heroes. Therefore, Moonchild decided to give you one of its most important relics. At this, Igor, slightly dragging on his left leg, opens a casket, revealing a precious weapon. Then Victor continues, "May this weapon help you to defeat Count Delve. Rumors tell of a grim castle that appeared overnight on a crag southwest of the Scythe Lake. I would bet that the Count dwells there. Here is our most detailed map of the area, and my scouts will teach you safe paths to get there. For the sake of the entire Talon Coast, I pray you succeed in your quest. If any hope still burns, it is in you. Farewell, noble heroes. The party leaves Moonchild, but just outside the city gates, the heroes meet Kessler again. And so, you managed to save this cursed town, showing the strength of your spirit. This, friends, is the heart of the Corvinus, the white werewolf you defeated. I can use it to properly summon the spirit of the wolf, because I am truly Adam Kessler Wergen, the last member of the fated royal family. I hoped for this chance for decades, but it is now too late for me. For you, there is still time to accept this gift. But only the one of you with the purest heart can move forward, and should she or he will become able to turn into the wildest and most powerful predator in this land. Okay, each hero must roll 3 red dice. The hero who obtains the most SS results gains a soul weapon card. Wow! Okay, if one of the heroes wants to accept Kessler's offer, use the 3 red dice, roll as for the soul shard above. If multiple heroes want to accept, go to 4.5. I feel like who would want to accept that? Would it be Thorgar, Icarus, Ariel? Well, okay, first of all, let's go ahead and see who's going to get the soul weapon. This roll is for Ariel. She gets no SSs. Then we've got Thorgar. He gets 1 SS, and then there's Icarus. Let's see what he gets. He gets no SSs, so it's going to be Thorgar. So looking away, let's see what he gets. He gets the, no, can't use that one. None of them can use that one. Let's see. Let's try this one. The Gladiator Blade. I think because we chose a character, it has to be Thorgar, right? I think. Let me see. Does he have... Well, the only other one that he can have is this golden mirror, honestly, looking at what we have here. And there's no way he's going to pick this up. So we'll just leave this in here. I've got the soul weapons that I need. I can tell them, no thanks. My weapons are pretty much all set, I think. Yeah. I mean, maybe some of these other ones would be good, but for Thorgar, I don't see anything else here that would be worth his beans. I think I'm going to pick Thorgar for this. The chosen hero must make a choice, and we're going to try and embrace the spirit of the wolf. Your soul is in perfect harmony with the spirit of the wolf. You shiver, then feel the strength in your veins, wild and powerful as the moon itself. As Kessler feels the spirit returning to this world, he turns his back, walking away. You hear his last words, however. You embraced the very nature of the earth. Be proud, because the spirit of the wolf only chooses the worthy. You now have a powerful ally. Farewell. The chosen hero gains the Lysanthropy card. Oh, cool. Proceed to quest 5. We are now officially halfway through. It looks like we can go into wolf form with this. You must return to human form when there's no enemies in play or when you desire. Well, wolf form looks awesome. Look at this. You have claws. You have bite. You can cause, this ignores enemy resistance. You can cause bleeding over here. If the enemy is bleeding or lethal, or is bleeding, you have lethal and critical for this attack. You're considered 2 characters. Oh, this looks awesome. I do also have to note there's some stuff on the back. I'll make sure to read that later. I'm too tired. Let's call it a night. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on these quests. It is so much fun. In case you couldn't tell, I got a little tired at the end, so I know that I probably did some things wrong, and I apologize for that. But overall, I think it was a pretty good fight. He was pretty fun to fight. I just love that call lightning ability. I'm so glad I picked that up. That 3 and 3 and KOing everybody with an AoE. So fun. Yeah, anyways, I'm excited. Let's move to Quest 5. I will see you next week.